This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He threw a punch and just got countered. Hey, those punches add up. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Throws the jab, but does not score. We wanted action, and they are delivering. How about that time counter shot? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And they blocked the right uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs...
You're better than that, kid.
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Crawford in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They're both trying for a knockout. Defense is not an option for these two. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You'd like to see more jabs. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Bad round, so we don't care.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Blocks that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Do you believe this? Good counter punch. Sugar Ray is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. about Robinson in that last round? Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You done all that work.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That uppercut doesn't land. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating. Remember, such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A lot of effort being exerted here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Go back out there and lose them.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And that hook misses. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Get up, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. They somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? His stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook just can't find the target. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Back out, ref, and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
A nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Stay focused.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. I need to go back out there, and he will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you don't.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round.
There and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
God awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that.
Stay focused. Don't win back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't be...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice counter. They both want a highlight reel knockout. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
himself hang out here in this round. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you...
He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.